Are you struggling to include font files in your Webpack setup? You're not alone. Many developers face this issue, and today we're going to solve it together. I totally get how frustrating it can be when your fonts just won't load. It can feel like you're doing everything right, but something is still off. You're in the right place to get this sorted out. Here's the specific situation we're looking at. One user asked, "Why can't Webpack resolve my font files?" They provided their font configuration and Webpack setup, but they still encountered issues. Sound familiar? Let's dive into the details. So what could be causing this problem? It often comes down to incorrect paths, missing loaders, or even misconfigured Webpack settings. We'll break it down step by step to identify the issue. And stick around. I have a crucial tip at the end that will help you avoid these issues in the future. To begin resolving the user's issue with loading font files in Webpack, the first step is to ensure that the font files are correctly placed in the project directory. The user should verify that the font files are located in the /font directory as specified in the CSS. Next, the user should check the Webpack configuration to ensure that the loaders for font files are correctly set up. This includes confirming that the appropriate file types are being handled by the correct loaders. After verifying the loaders, the user should ensure that the CSS file is correctly importing the font files. The import statement in the CSS should match the path to the font files. If the user continues to encounter errors, they should check the console for any specific error messages related to the font files. This can provide clues about what might be going wrong. Finally, if all else fails, the user can try clearing the cache and rebuilding the project. This can sometimes resolve issues related to stale files or configurations. Fun fact, the first web font was introduced in 1996, but it took years for browsers to fully support them. Now we can easily include beautiful fonts in our projects. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative solution from another user suggests that if you're using Webpack 5 or later, you don't need to install any loaders. Instead, you can simply add a rule in your webpack.config.js file to handle font files. Here's the crucial tip I promised. Always keep your font files organized and document your paths. This will save you a lot of headaches down the line. And there you have it. Your fonts should be loading perfectly now. Remember, keeping your configuration tidy is key. If you found this helpful, hit that subscribe button for more tips, and don't miss our next video on optimizing your Webpack setup.